Good evening, I'm Greg Floyd. First tonight at 5 o'clock, it's the end of an era for Cafe Hollywood. The popular late-night bar, once a mainstay for nightlife in the city of Albany, is closing its doors for good. And tonight, only here on CBS6, we are hearing from Cafe Hollywood's owner on his decision to leave his business behind. The decision comes after the city forced the business to shut down following a shooting inside the bar last November. It was the second time the city shut down that bar because of gun violence in just 3 years there. Tonight, CBS6's Briana Supardi speaking exclusively with the owner for us. So, Bree, you're live in Albany for us right now. What's the owner saying tonight about the shutdown?
Greg, the owner, Collin Rost, said that this was not an easy decision. I mean, he spent decades pouring in hard work into Cafe Hollywood, but he said when the city ordered him to shut down a second time back in November following a shooting inside, he said he felt it was time to move on because it was just too difficult doing business here in Albany.
It's sad because it closed down unnecessarily. I think the city was a little tough on me, and I didn't see it in me to fight anymore.
Since Collin Rost opened Cafe Hollywood roughly 30 years ago, he said a shift in the crowd over recent years also led to his decision to close up for good.
The crowd has completely changed. It's not as fun or as eclectic as it used to be. It's going in a different direction. Violence has increased.
Behind me is the now shuttered Cafe Hollywood, a business that became synonymous with late-night hangouts here in downtown Albany. But following issues with the city, the owner, Collin Rost, has decided to sell and close his bar for good. But soon, new life will enter this space. Let's take a look and see what's in store. From serving cocktails to now coffee. Stacks from across the street has bought this location from Collin Rost to expand their space. They've been doing construction for the past month to transform this bar into an espresso bar. They plan to open on Saturday.
We've had a business on Lark Street for 10 years, and we've never had those types of issues, and I think that has to do with what we're selling. Having a bar is a very different animal than an espresso bar, I think. So in general, we're usually closed by 7, 8 o'clock at night.
I'm thinking the neighborhood's going to love it because it's not going to be a bar anymore.
But not everyone is happy to see another late-night hangout spot gone in Albany.
Turn it into a coffee shop, and it's just upsetting because there's nothing fun for us to do anymore because people don't know how to act.
How did you feel about the city's actions against it? You know, once that incident happened, that they forced the business to shut down, and this wasn't the second.
That's not even close to correct at all. Everybody, I mean, things happen. You know, there's a shooting down the block. They're not going to close the block down.
I reached out to the mayor's office for a comment on Cafe Hollywood permanently shutting its doors, but I didn't get a response back. Now, Stacks plans on opening here at its new location on Saturday. It's not yet clear what will go in their old location a few doors down. Reporting live in Albany, Briana Supardi, CBS6 News.